Hi, so this is the childhood books tag and it was created by Jenna. I will link her original video down in the description, and yeah, let's go. So the first question is the first book or series you remember reading, and I have to say honestly, the first thing I really remember reading that's not like small little books by myself is the Babysitter's Club books. So the Babysitter's Club and Babysitter's Little Sister or whatever. I remember just like going to the library constantly and getting those out. Question number 2 is childhood books with the best memories. So there are 2 really, and they are The Hobbit by j.r.r. Tolkien, which technically I did not read when I was a child. I've read it twice since then, but it is a book my mother read to me. So she would, I was like 6 or 7 around there, and she would come into my room at night and we would read a chapter of The Hobbit, and I just really remember that. And she would come into my room at night, we would read a chapter of it, and she would read aloud to me, and I very fondly remember that. I don't have any memories of my parents reading to me with the exception of that. So that's a really big memory to me, I guess. And then the other one is, well actually that's not true, she used to read this book to me too, is Carolina, which is by Charlotte Steiner, and it's too bright, you can't see it, there it is. And this book is falling apart. I believe I've spoken about it before, but like it's literally out of the binding. Like this is, I want to get it rebound, but I don't know. And like this was my mom's, so somebody, I assume that was her, she wrote that. But it's just a collection of like short stories about this little girl named Carolina, and it has like, oh, I'm so scared to show it to you without breaking it, these like cute like drawings in them and stuff, and they are just fun stories. There's one that kind of creeps me out every time I read it, but I just, you know, it was hers when she was younger and she gave it to me, and I remember us reading it, and I still really, really enjoy it. Like I said, I want to get it rebound. I want to be able to read it to my kids and everything. And actually my Instagram name, which if I can remember I'll link below, is Carolina3, I believe, but it's Carolina. Best picture books. Okay, so this is a long list, and I need to say first of all, talking about this tag, because I feel like anyone that does this is going to talk about Dr. Seuss, and I can't stand Dr. Seuss. Like, seriously, do not like it. Like, I like the cadence of Green Eggs and Ham, but other than that, I don't. It's a personal thing. I don't like it. I don't plan on having them in my house when I have kids. I'm not going to read them to my kids. So yeah, don't be expecting to see any Dr. Seuss here. So the first picture book is anything Clifford the Big Red Dog. I loved Clifford growing up, and my family raised and showed Irish setters, which is a big red dog. So I think that's why my dad bought me Clifford books, and that's kind of why I connected to them basically. And then Where the Wild Things Are, for sure, amazing, amazing book. Love the movie too. Oh, that movie, so emotional. I feel like people my age loved it more than the kids did. Any Eric Carlisle book, he was amazing. And then, what is it? I couldn't remember what this book was called. It's like The Lady Who Swallowed a Fly or something like that. And I don't believe it's Eric Carlisle, but it's sort of similar. And like, as you read it, like, it's like something swallows something, and so like the book gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's cool. I like it. And then there is Corduroy, which I'm calling a picture book, and I actually have my copy still. This is a really old book. It's from like the 60s. Like this copy isn't, but the book, and it's by Don Freeman, and I like honestly don't even remember what it's about. It's about a bear named Corduroy. That's all I remember. Yeah, Corduroy, loved it. I know somebody has taken over these in the last few years and has done like spin-offs and everything. The woman who at least used to do the updated illustrations for it came and spoke at my college, but this one, classic. Next question is best children's standalones, and this was hard. I feel like I read so many series as a kid. It was hard. So first, of course, is The Secret Garden. It is my favorite book by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I mean, her other books are good too. Like, I like A Little Princess and stuff, but The Secret Garden is amazing. And I think it's a little different. It's not... It's kind of about, like, a sort of anti-hero. Like, Mary Lennox is... I wouldn't call her a heroine. She's a protagonist, if anything. So, that's cool. Another one is The Bridge to Terabithia. That's an amazing, amazing book. It's super emotional. Like, if you were a parent, I would probably read it before I gave it to my kids, just to make sure you thought that they were ready for it. But it's awesome. And then anything by Gail Carson Levine. I think she's highly underrated. So, like, Ella Enchanted, Fairest, The Two Princes of, is it Bamere? Bamere? I don't know how to say it, but yeah, anything by her is amazing. Next question is best characters from children's literature, and basically any of the Narnia characters for me. I really, really like those books. I like where the characters go, and across all of them, but The Horse and His Boy is my favorite, so those characters especially. Ella from Ella Enchanted, she's an amazing heroine, and she has such a great story, and she's such a good role model for kids, I think. And then Mary Lennox from The Secret Garden, which I know I said earlier she's like kind of an anti-hero, and I think she is. She's really contrary, she's got a lot of issues, but I really enjoy her. I think she's incredibly complex, especially for a children's story, and I identify with her a lot. So, that's right, I identify with a 10-year-old. What about it? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not embarrassed by this fact. And the last question is best children's series, and I'm not going to talk about Harry Potter in here, except for saying I'm not going to talk about Harry Potter, so other people can do that. So I would say Narnia for sure, and then I was like, oh, I want to talk about something else, but I couldn't think of anything, and then I thought of this series that I devoured when I was younger, and that is the Thoroughbred series. And I do not remember who they're by, and I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to. And for all I know, they're horrible books, but when I was younger, I loved them. And they were, they took place on, like, a horse farm, and it was like a youngish girl, and it was her experience with the horses, and every book was a different story. Like, there was a race, or a sick horse, or a pregnant horse, or something. And I really enjoyed them, so they were like my Saddle Club, because I didn't really read. I read the Saddle Club, but not as much. So I really liked those. That is the childhood books tag. Thanks for watching. Bye!